Hello! Okay, welcome to Soul Dough at Home. This is my pizza truck. Yeah! Parked on my driveway. Yeah! Because it can't go anywhere else at the moment. So, I'm going to show you some recipes. I'm going to cook some pizza in a couple of hours. So I'm just going to have to light the fire in a wood-fired oven, like a stone or brick oven, whether you've got it in your garden, in a truck, on a trailer, something like that. It normally takes about, if it's properly cured and it's well insulated, it normally takes about 1.5 hours to maybe 2 hours to properly heat up enough to make pizza, to cook pizza in like 2 minutes basically. This one, I can take this up to over 400 degrees. So I like to take it, I like to make fire. So I like to make it as hot as I can because it's more fun. So I'm just going to quickly show you how to start making a fire. Super simple. Okay, ready? Here we go. So you need some essential ingredients. These fire lighters, I use these natural ones. Don't be putting those horrible paraffin things in. You can use newspaper. I use some kindling. If I can be bothered to chop up a log and make some kindling, it does make it a lot quicker. And then some logs. This is actually silver birch. Ash and beech are really good. I got hold of some silver birch. Works really well too. Okay, so basically I put the fire lighters down, and then what you want to do is you basically, it's really simple, you build a little grid above them. A couple of bits of kindling. You just build a little grid above it like that. Okay, so then, as you can see, fire lighters are underneath. Then you get your blowtorch or lighter or whatever. You just light those little bits there. So as you can see, it's like a little grid. And then what you do, is you just get some logs. Start off with just one, till it catches really. And just balance it on the top. That is a nice easy way. You've got a lot of airflow going around it. So you get the airflow, you get the oxygen in, and it will start to burn a lot quicker than just trying to load it on top of each other. As you can see, it's all catching nice and easy. Lovely jubbly. Okay. Also another little tip is if your wood isn't like, mine's kiln dried, or seasoned, like you want to get it, your wood, if you get a water meter, like a moisture reader, you basically want it under about 20% or under. So it's a bit geeky, but it does definitely makes a difference. It catches, see look, when it's dry, it catches a lot quicker. So what you can do if your wood isn't that completely dry is when you got a fire in there, you can just sit it inside there until it sort of dries out and it starts to go a bit black. So it's starting to get hot from the fire, and then when you put it on, you'll get less smoke, and basically, so it helps definitely when you're cooking. That helps. It really speeds up the process, and it stops you, like if you put a wet log on there or a moist log on there, it will suck all the heat, and then you have to wait say 5 minutes for it to pick up again, and that's valuable cooking time, and then it's not consistent, and you just have to like adjust. So useful tip, that one. Okay, I'm just gonna like push it back. Starting to go quite well there. So I'm just gonna push it back into the middle and put another log on there. Just get it all going. So it's like, as you can see, it's starting to now hit the top of the oven, and it's starting to spread down the dome and around. So that's what we want. We want it to keep everything as hot, heat everything up as quickly as possible. If you have it just by the door to begin with, it's good because you get more oxygen, and fire likes that. But then once it's up and running, just push it back, start heating up the oven all over. Yeah, basically you just keep loading up this bad boy. Just keep the fire, don't go too hectic straight away, just gradually, because if it's cold, then you don't want to, things don't like going from cold to really hot. So then just keep it going and just slowly build it up, and do that for about 1.5 hours, and then we'll be ready to cook. Yo! Okay, cool. Just another little tip that say sometimes the fire dies down a bit and you want to move it around as well when you're heating up the oven. You move it around, just don't keep it in the same spot. After say every like half an hour, move it. I just moved mine to the side a little bit, and then move it to the back and then the other side, so you can try and heat up the whole oven evenly. If it's starting to die down a little bit or something, the wind is picking up, it's catching, then what you want to do is you want to get yourself a little like blow pole. Yeah, I think I did just say that. I don't really know what the other blow stick. Anyway, what it is basically in the garden I've got an oven out there, and I got like a massive long copper pipe, which is really handy. I've got another one here. Look, this thing. So it's got a hole in the end, so you can blow it in. Look, check it out. Ready? Can you see? And then you just blow it. And when you do it, it just stokes it up. Just gives it a nice bit of oxygen. Bit more oxygen, gets it stoked. And what I used to use, and I still have it in my truck, is actually a tent pole, an old metal tent pole I found, and it was perfect to get in the small gaps and just give it a little boost. As you can see as well, I'm still using that like sort of grid style, so just building it like a Jenga basically, so keeping all that oxygen. So you can see every log has like fire going all around it, so getting maximum heat. Just a quick update, as you can see it's burning very well, creating some nice embers on the bottom, heating the floor up, and all that wood going all the way over the top of the dome, heating that up. We will soon be ready to go, and that's how you do your fire.